everybody. We're over here still in Black River. We're gonna do the lost containers. There's a lost container mission that we've contracted to. We're gonna head down there, and actually on the way, we are going to do another mission. We're gonna get ourselves set up for another mission. There's a missing oil tank on the way down here, so we're gonna. I don't think we're not gonna do them both at the same time, but we're gonna work on the missing oil tank mission while we're completing this lost container mission. So I want to get that oil tank, and it's full of gas. It's full of diesel. So that thing's full of diesel, full of diesel all the way to the top. We're gonna get the fuel out of it. They don't know how much fuel's in it. They don't know. So I'm gonna get some of that. I'm gonna put it in this truck and possibly bring my personal fuel tanker over here and get some fuel out of it and put it in my personal tanker. Like I said, they don't know how much fuel's in it, so don't tell them. Don't let anybody know what we're doing. But that's what we're doing. So let's get on down here. Trying to look at this road a little bit while I'm going down, because there is a big trailer back there. The big, I don't know what you call that big oversized trailer, but it's got to go down somewhere in one of these missions, these next missions coming up. Just trying to figure out which way I'm going to go with that. Just kind of looking at the roads and seeing if I can, where I'm going to go with that thing. Just trying to do like 3 or 4 things at once here. But the main goal is we're going to get down here and hook up to this oil tank. It's way out in the mud. I know that. It's way out in the mud and in the middle of a swamp. So I don't know if we're just going to back our trailer up into it. Possibly. That's a good possibility. We'll just back the trailer up into it. That way we don't have to get the tractor down in the mud. Or just unhook our tractor and just unhook our trailer and just take the tractor down into the mud. I don't really know until we get down here and take a look at it. I would like to just back the trailer up as far as I can and hook to it. But it's not that hard to back a trailer up in the mud. The trailer just does not want to move where you think trailers just don't want to move in the mud. They get a mind of their own when their tires get in the mud. So we're getting close to this thing. It's right there. Okay. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Alright, so let's lock the diffs in and get down in there. And once again, we are not running on mud tires. We are just on all-terrain tires. So we are not set up, really not set up to be in the mud. Even though this truck doesn't have mud tires, it still does pretty good. I feel pretty comfortable with this truck taking it into spots like this. I do feel pretty comfortable with it. I missed my gear. As soon as I said I feel comfortable with it, we stopped moving. But I still feel pretty comfortable with this truck. I know it'll be a lot better with some mud tires on it. I think we can swing around this corner. If we can make this corner, make it up here, I think we can just swing her around and back it in, but I don't want to make any big ruts. I don't have the diff locks in. That's the problem. I looked down and I saw that tire wasn't spinning. I'm like, man, what the hell's going on? I think possibly we can do that. I don't know if that's the best thing to do. Actually, that's just going to take too much work. It don't look too bad in there. Let's drop this trailer. And let's just get it. Oh, Lord. Pull it up out of there. I can't tell if it's the tongue of the trailer sticking out towards us, or is it winch it out. We'll get some fuel out of it here. Oh, that's not bad at all. It's in there backwards, I believe. I can't see no, it's not in there backwards. I guess that tongue was just buried down in the hitch was just buried down in the weeds and stuff. Forward, dummy. So let's get it up here. Just get it up here around this tree a little bit so we can clear this tree. Then we're gonna back up to the flatbed, and then we're gonna back the flatbed up to it, winch to it, and drag this thing back. I gotta get both of these things back. So, and let's get back into our flatbed. Get underneath the flatbed. I like to be pulling the step deck, but I don't want to buy one. They look a whole lot better. Let's get underneath the flatbed. Pull it out. It's coming to me. It's like a magnet. Look. Attach the trailer. And let's go forward. Forward, dummy. I believe we're sunk down. While we were sitting there hooking up the trailer, we sunk. Alright, so let's winch to this on the ground. Don't winch to one of them little things. The little dead trees, they'll just break right off. Them little dead trees will just break right off. So let's get us a little room to work with here. And we'll back it up. And we're going to the warehouse. There is a container over there that they've dropped off into a looks like a retaining pond. I don't know what you would call that thing where that container is. I looked at it on the map last night. Alright, so let's see if we're close enough to reach that trailer fuel trailer off of, there we go, off of our flatbed. And a little dead weight behind us. Forward. And I don't want to get stuck. I'm going to have to winch and unwinch and unhook and rehook. Don't want to be doing all that. So I believe the road is around, goes up this way. Got everything locked in. We're locked in four wheels, four-wheel drive, and diff locks are locked in, and I hope I'm going the right way. Sure I am. Let's make sure everything's still back there. Yep, everything's still back there. I don't want to get it caught on the tree. Take a look again, make sure we're clearing everything. Barely cleared it. Barely cleared it. Yeah, alright. No, looks like we're gonna have a hard pull up this hill. Oh, righty. Get up here, we're gonna go to the right. I forgot to do something. I forgot to check my map down here. I was gonna set me some waypoints after I got this thing hooked up, but I got a good idea of where I'm going, so I don't think I'm going to do that because I got this thing moving. I really don't want to stop it because there's a lot of dead weight back there. That trailer's completely full, and that's just a lot of dead weight behind this truck. So if I can keep it moving, I just want to keep it moving. And with this hope we're going the right way. That little yellow triangle in the diamond thing, whatever that thing is, in the left-hand corner, kind of telling us where we need to go. Yeah, I know we're going the automatic in a minute. We're at 121 liters. Should be good. I think I'm gonna drop this off right before we get to the entrance. Let's go ahead and put it in automatic. Get some speed built up. Right before we get to the entrance of this warehouse, I want to go ahead and put this thing and I'll drop this trailer off. Unhook this fuel trailer and probably no, I can't drop off the flatbed, but we'll unhook the fuel trailer once we get up here. Let's get in the grass. And I might just take this to my garage and just use it for a little bit. I think this is where we're going. Yep, this is where we're going. So let's get this thing up here to a good manageable spot. Oh, let's see, where do we want to drop this thing off? Let's pull it on up because I'm going to be coming out. I'm going to drop it right there. Let's release the winch, and now we got to turn this Western Star. Probably make a couple maneuvers to get it turned down in here. And there's a box, a container down at the bottom of this, down in here somewhere. So we got to get down in there and put it on our flatbed and take it to their building. Oh, that's not too bad. I wonder if we can come up that way, up to our right. I wonder if we can come up to our right when we get it loaded up. I don't know. It looks like we probably can. I don't know. There's a pretty big crown right there. I don't know. Let's get it loaded up. Let's activate the anchor. Crane mode. Crane mode. And let's load this thing up. Cargo, store the crane, and let's try to go to our right. Get it turning, then I'm gonna lock in my diff locks, and once we get it straight, try to take this at an angle. I don't want a high center. Oh, we're good. We're good, man. That's another easy money. Good to go. Turn this all off. Put it back in auto. Bring them back their box. They could have just walked down there and got that box themselves. But they wanted to pay me to do it, so I'm fine with that. Alright, so let's get this thing off. And we got promoted. Wow, believe that. Alright, so let's turn this thing around. Here, they ain't got a lot of room to work with in here, so we'll probably have to make a couple moves. Might want to hit their cones. They got the cones set up for a reason. So let's get it turned around. I still don't think I'm gonna make that turn. Yank my airlines off doing that in real life. Airlines would have just been yanked out of the truck. Alright, well, let's get up here and we'll back up to our oil tanker and we're gonna hook up to that, and I think I'm just gonna take it to my to the garage and submit it over here and use it for a little bit. Let's see what other kind of work we can do while we're over here. I think there's some more stuff to do. I think I'm done with the tasks, all the tasks I'm gonna do. There's a couple of tasks still available. I don't think I want to fool with them. Most of them require a scout truck. I really don't feel like fooling with that. I might come back later on.